Hunter, going into the season, the secondary seemed like it was going to be a bit of a question mark, but it seems like you guys have been a strength so far, especially like with Isaac leading all these tackles. How would you kind of assess how the secondary has played so far?
It all starts with practice. We out here getting better each and every day. You know, even though there's little stuff you need to work on, we go out there fixing it, going out there practicing, and then working on our little habits into success. So.
What are you expecting from Florida when you do your review of them? What kind of stands out?
Quarterback, receivers. I mean, they got guys that can compete and go out there. They got good skill. They got good two quarterbacks. So, well, our job is to go out there, execute, and do our job. So.
How much does your assignments change when they change quarterbacks, or does it at all? Do you still just do the same thing?
It doesn't really matter, man. I mean, to us, we looked at it as the same type of guys. I mean, they bleed how we bleed. So, all we need to do is go out there, just execute, work on the small details, and do what we coach.
What's been the main message from coaching staff after the Toledo loss?
I know that was last week, but our point of view is we focus on Florida right now. So our job is to get better, like what we did today in Tuesday practice. We had a good Tuesday practice, so our job is to go from there and then just keep stacking days.
You're one of the leaders on this team too, because you've been around for a little while. But Doug, what is your message to some of these young guys that maybe haven't seen some adversity like this before?
Just keep moving forward. Just keep stacking days. You can see that even though you go through adversity, as a winner, you go through losses and stuff like that, and then it will just build you up on being successful and being as a winner too.
I know you're frustrated that maybe things haven't gone quite so well, but when you compare it to last year, the secondary is just doing so much better this season. So can you see the progress when you step back and look at it?
Oh, no doubt. Everybody wants to win. You can see everybody holding each other accountable, but then everybody knows the standard, so we holding each other to the highest standard as possible within in and out of practice. So.
Obviously, Kelly Jones was out last week. What does he bring to this group, and what do you feel like the secondary is missing when he's not out there?
I feel like everybody's more equal. I know that's his primary position. To me, I feel like Brawler did a good job at corner. He's versatile, so stuff like that. So Kelly's a good corner. He's long, fast. So glad to have him back. So.
Are there any players in particular this week that have been kind of leaders or spoken up at all about?
I'll say Monte. He's one of the old heads of the group, so I give props to him. And I know this is damn near his last year, so our job is to give our all to the old heads and to the ones that had their last year here. So.
When you see a kid like Isaac making all the plays he's doing there for tackles, do you ever sit there and say, "God, give me a chance to make some tackles"?
That dude is ball-to-ball mentality. I like that dude. That dude works his ass off. Excuse my language, but he works his butt off though. So I like Isaac.
So, if you're going into this now, you're fourth of the way through the season already. So, what are the things you really want to improve, not just as secondary, but as defense as a whole?
Just trusting the process. None too short or long. Just trusting the process and trusting each other and just trusting the scheme.